Hey everybody. So I gotta run some errands and I'm on my way to the Breakfast Club to get me some potatoes, because y'all know I don't eat meat. But look, I had to come on here real quick because like I saw something. It kind of agitated me, but it didn't agitate me because I didn't know the little boy. But a lot of people criticize me, a lot of people that know me anyway, criticize me as a parent because they say I'm too strict or I fuss too much, blah, 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 blah. See, but me and my daughter are not friends. I'm something better than a friend to my daughter. I'm her mother. I'm somebody that'll lay down my life for her without question, loyal to her without a fault. I even had one of my clients' daughters, she's like 22, 23, told my daughter, because I was fussing her about something, and she said, I know what it's like to have a mother like that, and gave my daughter her phone number in case she needs somebody to talk to. Bitch, my daughter don't have 22, 23-year-old motherfucking friends. She better talk to her 12-year-old friends about me. I don't know what the fuck she thought this was. So then I told my daughter, because I always fuss at her with an explanation, because I believe in proof. So I told my daughter, I said, and I bet Jennifer Jutley thought that she had somebody she could talk to too. And I showed her how this 15-year-old girl was friends with a 25-year-old woman and ended up doing life in prison, who's still in prison right now for a crime that she presumably, did I say that right? Presumably did not commit. And I kind of believe her because I looked at the facts in the case. So that brings me to the point of me going on live today, because I feel like parents are friendly as shit. They want to be so cool, and it don't have nothing to do with having kids at a young age. Because I know this girl that went to middle school with me, I think her name was Tasha, I'm not sure, but she started having kids in the 6th grade, and all her fucking kids on point. Well, not all of them, but you know, she wasn't no friendly ass parent. She got in that ass. So I just feel like a lot of these kids are draped up and dripped out. I'm talking about they got drip for sale and all of this here shit. They fly to die. They looking good. They play every sport. They've been cheering for 20, 30 years. They cute as shit. They fly as hell. And they doing everything they have to do. But their academics are subpar. I'm talking about mediocre. I'm talking about D students. How the fuck is your child making D's and F's and these motherfuckers walking around in Jordans and Gucci and shit? You got my daughter fucked up. My daughter be walking around this bitch some XJ900s. She walked to my house with a motherfucking D. Matter of fact, she got a D on her report card, her last report card. She came to my house with a 79. Okay, you think it's a C, but in my world, that's a D. Fuck that. She came to my house with a 79. Oh, damn, that is a C, ain't it? Ooh. She came to my house with a 79, so I went ballistic. I went and talked to two of her teachers because she had a 79, and she did have a D. It was like the D right before C, whatever that is. No, I think she had 2 C's. Whatever, I gotta go look at it. Report card came out like 3 weeks ago. And I was like, if she get below B average, I need a phone call. Well, we don't call unless they're failing. I said, well then, that is failing to me. So I'm like, why are we rewarding our children for doing bullshit? Why are we so concerned with our kids being fly and looking good and being socially acceptable because they look the part when they are fucking stupid? Dumb as shit. Let me tell you something. If my daughter want to go to Lockwood skating ring, homegirl better write me a motherfucking paper on somebody that look like her. You got me fucked up. And my baby got so many research papers done, and we transferring her shit to flash drives now, so that when she gets in middle school, well, she's in middle school, when she gets in high school and college, she'll have papers that she can embellish on, continue to write on, and you know, so on and so forth, to where she'll already have all her academics laid the fuck out. She damn near can start writing her dissertation right now. All I'm saying is that parents, stop being cool and start being parents. Start being guiding compasses in your children's lives, and cheer them on and be there for them, but don't be there for them for the bullshit. That's crazy. That's crazy to me that we can have all-star athletes that are dumb as fuck. My mother was a teacher at my high school. I was mad as shit because she had retired from NASA, and she retired from AT&T, and then this motherfucker decided to unretire when I go to high school, conveniently, and didn't even tell me that homegirl was going to go be a teacher. I was mad as shit when I walked into high school. It was bad enough I walked into the glass door and boom, and my shit was all busted and shit because I didn't know it was glass. Then this walking in and see my mama teaching, I was mad than a motherfucker. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like, we have to hold ourselves, especially in the black community, we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard when it comes to this parental shit. Our kids should not be fly and stupid. That's crazy that your child is fly as fuck, can throw and step and fetch a ball, can cheer and dance and pop her coochie, but she bringing home C's and D's to your ass. And you accepting that shit. Let me tell you something. It took God to get me not to slap the shit out of my daughter teacher when she told me that 79 and my daughter did her best. Bitch, you must don't know my kid. A 79 is not her best. And bitch, if you think a 79 is her best, then you are not the teacher for her. She needs a new fucking math teacher. Cause bitch, I ain't the one. We don't celebrate mediocrity in my house. Never have, never will. I skipped school damn near every day when I was in high school. I used to write myself up, get my work, and then, you know, they wasn't expecting me in SAC. They wasn't expecting me in class. I'd be at home, do 2 weeks worth of work in a few hours. I graduated in the top 20 somewhere up in there in my class, but I couldn't march because I had too many absentees. And you motherfuckers is allowing your kids to walk around in Jordans and Gucci and fly with all the latest shit on, and they not even pulling their part academically. Now, granted that the education system is slightly oppressive, etc., etc., but education also can be at home. I teach my child at home. She don't have to write a paper on Angela Davis at fucking school, but she gonna write a paper on Angela Davis at home. You know, it's like we are letting our children skate by being fly and popular. And flying popular is good for the energy. It's good to put those things in the universe and stuff like that. But it does not beget brilliance. It does not beget ingenuity. It does not help our children to think. How can we haven't had a great inventor in at least 30 years. In at least 30 years. Because your kids too busy dripping. Nigga, they fly. The fuck? They ain't got to think. They ain't got to create. Back when I was young, the smart kids were the cool kids. Well, maybe because I only hung out with them, so I thought I was cool, but I probably wasn't cool. I don't know. Shit, I was bullied a lot, so I probably wasn't as cool as I thought, but fuck that, bitch. I ain't never made nothing less than a B, so fuck you too. All I got to say is that at one point of our lives, are we going to say, you know what? You can't get no new shoes. You can't play football. You can't be on the dance team because, bitch, your grades suck. At what point are we going to start being our children's friends and be their parent? Do you know that me and my daughter close? We talk about everything. Every boy she like, all that shit. We talk about a whole lot of shit. But she also knows she better not fucking play with me. You could have an open relationship and an open dialogue with your children without being so fucking friendly. My daughter know I'm not her friend. My daughter know I will slap the dog shit out of her. I will beat your ass down to the fucking ground. And I'll do it in front of people. I'll do it in front of friends. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, this is my child. And you don't have nothing to do with that. That ain't your business. Just like your relationship with your kids, not my business. All I'm saying is that in the black community, we can't afford for everybody to look good and be stupid. It just don't work like that. Where's our next great engineers and entrepreneurs going to come from that are black in heart, that are not going to get rich and marry white women, that are not growing up in diverse neighborhoods, that are black through and through, that are grassroots Negroes? They need to be ingenuitive too. Because those are the ones that we need to take over. Those are the ones that we need to be in Senate, that we need to be in Congress, that we need to, you know what I'm saying, vote for, that we need to rally up for and stand up for. But we can't do it if all they worried about is looking good. So many of my peers that I went to school with, kids are fly as a motherfucker, but I don't never see their parents post not one report card. All you do is see them post about how cute their kids are, how good they look, and the trips they going on. Do you know when my daughter took, I don't believe in standardized testing by no means, because I think that they use it as a ploy to seek out our next great minds, to make sure they whitewash them and get them to go to Harvard and stuff like that instead of going to Howard where they supposed to go. But my daughter scored highest in Texas on the math portion. I believe she was in the 5th grade. It was one of those critical testing years where if you flunk the test, you can't pass. They're kind of like in the 7th grade. And I went to Justice about her favorite things, about her a bunch of shit. If you go on my Facebook around 2 years ago, you'll see it. And I rewarded her for that because you scored highest in the fucking state on your fucking math. You did that shit. So why don't we promote brilliance in our household? You don't even have to be a smart parent to have smart children. All you gotta do is give them the tools that they need. And hell, they might end up teaching you something. But what we can't do is have all these kids with their pretty long hair and they bundles and they look good and they handsome and they fly and they're just the shit on the outside. But they ain't got nothing on the inside. Brain just thumping and throbbing and ain't gaining nothing. Not gaining a damn thing. Nothing. Come on, if your children should know who Marcus Garvey is. Your children should know who Noble Drew Ali is. Your children should know who Philip Valentine is. At least know who the black man is that create the binary code, that create the basis of the fucking internet. At least know who the black man is, who's a self-taught engineer, by the way, who created the single cell cartridge able for your kids to play a fucking video game. At least know the black man that made the album, that made the fucking CD. At least know the black man who made the press for the soles that's on the bottom of every fucking pair of Jordans. They used to call him the soul man. Come on, educate your children so they can feel great about themselves, not only because they fly, but because they're actually smart. Teach your children subject verb agreement. Let your children know ain't a word. Come on, let your children know that it's converse, not conversate. The fuck? Like, why are we cool with having dumbass kids that look good? Why? My daughter can't, I don't buy my daughter a motherfucking thing if she ain't earned it. You got to earn your keep in my house, and since you were too young to work, then you got to earn your keep academically. If you can't be an academically inclined person, then I can't be a spending money mama. That's just how we roll. And I believe that if we take that into the household, especially in the black community, because that's the community I'm a part of, that's the only one I really care about. If we take that train of thought into the black community, we can have more inventive kids that are inventing things when they're young. Whatever happened to the science fair? Huh? Remember, executive order, I believe it's 10998, gave Obama and each president following him the right to take over schools because there was so many protests, taking over schools, education, hospitals, and welfare. So remember, we already have a decline in things that our children can learn from. There's no more auto mechanic shop. There is no more engineering club. There's no more art. There's no more a lot of things in the schools as it is. But that don't mean don't teach your kids. You know, when I was young, I was a fucking grease monkey because my pawpaw taught me a way around a carburetor, taught me how to change my tire. Come on, man. And it's not because he wanted me to be an independent woman. It's because he wanted me to understand mechanical engineering. He wanted me to understand polarity. He wanted me to understand push and pull. You know, and we have to take it upon ourselves because everybody say the education system is bullshit, but yet and still you don't teach your kids at home. You allow your kids to walk out your house in your $200 Jordans, because that shit is not theirs, it's yours, in your $200 Jordans. You let them walk outside in your $65 Polo, in your $300 Miss Me jeans, and the shit that you done bought in your $300 Gucci jeans, and your $300 fucking, what's that shit, the horsey on it, True Religion jeans, and they'll walk back into your house, and in return for that $1,000 outfit, these motherfuckers giving you C's and D's and A's in gym, and y'all not mad. Oh, my son so handsome. My son got drip for sale. Oh, he's so fly. Bitch, why would you be proud to have a fly child who is intellectually incompetent? Are you fucking serious? Okay, so I've arrived at the Breakfast Club, y'all. I'm about to go eat. I just want to kind of share that with y'all. Tune into my YouTube channel, Black Span, BLAQUE with the asterisk mark, SPAN. Because if you can watch C-SPAN, honey, you can watch Black Span. Peace out, y'all.